everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, usually I'll say something from the heart. I'll just give me a second. Like, I'll say stuff from the heart, such as how I feel about the White House and why it means a lot to me, because, you know, if it wasn't for Donald Trump, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm not saying that as this whole spill of lying. I'm saying that I say it and I can't stress it enough. You know, he is not a bad uh God, you know, and yet in this world people try to bash people and make them look bad. People that are good, they frame. And it's funny to watch, you got Dave Chappelle show talking about Law and Order, how Tron he said, "Can I still sell rocks to the community?" Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we done came a long way from the horrific ties, and the deep state still have, you know, connections with a lot of messed up things, like I feel so bad for the people that are struggling right now, and they hold on, y'all. Hi everybody, welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So I wanted to talk about Donald Trump for a second. This is I'm live on all my platforms. So I was going to talk about not just Donald Trump, but the White House. I want to take time. I want to take my time because I'm not asking I'm not asking for nothing that people think I'm asking for. Genuinely in my heart how I feel. I know in my heart that it's a possibility that you guys know the future. I know in my heart that it's a possibility that you guys know a lot more than it seems. And I'm okay with that because I'm not dead. I'm still ticking, and it's all because of you. Thank you to the whole cabinet at the White House for popping up on my shows when I need you, or sending me subliminal text messages. You can only do so much. But what actually sealed the deal was what I saw uh, today that came across my video feed. Only the government and me knows. Only the government and me knows the actual what I bought. Only the government knows. I'm not going to sit up there and make a whole 30-minute episode about Gavin Newsom. I'm not going to sit up there and make a whole 30-minute episode about Nancy Pelosi or any underlay mama EI. I'm not making nothing. I just want to talk about Donald Trump. And Me second guessing myself all the time, trying to run for president. I look up to him. It's because of him why I want to run for president. He inspires me. Cash Patel, Elon Musk, all of the whole cabinet. What would you do if you were a man that won all the time? It is a clause, some type of clause that's like, well, if you have great power beyond anything you can ever imagine, you must be pure. But in order to retrieve this power, one must be put in that position of power. But they must be pure. Not perfect, not perfectionist, but pure, or an entity that want to see good. Now, somebody can mimic that, but they won't get further, even if they wish it or try to build it, because light outshines darkness. Light always have a further plan than the darkness. Light can always see in the future further than darkness. These days, if you saw a snake, what would you do? Would you call 911? Would you call animal control? What would you do if you saw a snake? What would you do if this snake started talking? You know, China Bible, Russia Bible, Iran Bible, they each written their own versions. There's so many versions. And what's even crazier, the deeper into China you go, it is totally different. The deeper, just imagine being so deep in there that if you were an outsider, you would risk literally getting fucked up on sight or kidnapped or missing because of what is in there. That's like going to the hood. It's way worse. That's why I never got why that black guy ran to the North Korean border. It's like, I don't get that. That was some Biden mess. That was during Biden. So that was some Biden mess, but the White House, they, it's nothing I can say, man. I don't know what to say other than thank you. I promise you I won't let you down. And I like that shirt. It looks just like the neon I have on today. I just bought it. Like I said, the only one that knows what I bought is whoever's scanning my phone, whoever's scanning my computer. in the government. Let's take a look what's in the book at Reading Rainbow. And then we'll talk politics. Fuck it. We'll talk politics. I'm going to pick a article and then I'm just going to go in on Gavin Newsom. It's always going to be about Gavin Newsom until we eliminate the threat for Trump and JD Vance and Mark Rubio and every other person on the red side. I'm checking an article out right now. I'm doing this for you, Donald Trump. They look just alike, man. It's not about me this go round. It's about the support of me. You don't have nothing. Well, 2 days ago, 1 minute 56 seconds. Bear with me, y'all. Caption. Davos that surprised me was a suggestion. Oh my God, he changed the narrative. If this is true, if this is, he said that Trump, like Trump, is that naive or that dumb, where he's just gonna contact. He said that Trump talked to him and bragged about how many hats he sold to Gavin Newsom. Why would is that what he talked about while on his campaign trail? His hats? Was that what he talked about? Period. Do you hear him saying, I sold 2 million hats? When have he said hat? He wears hats. So the narrative was changed. I can't show y'all the video. Bloomberg knew anybody that will gas him, but money goes round. He said literally a guy in seventh grade on Baltimore Street used to call him Newscomb. So basically, he said he's referring to Trump as a 7 year old or a seventh grader round the hood because Gavin Newsom, he be around the hood. He's around the hood. He's around the hood now too, but he's on Bloomberg Newsmakers in a very critiqued, structured cut suit with no tie, which shows defiantness, breaking away from the norm. So are you telling me he said to you, what about MAGA? Like he really is suggesting to someone like you, is MAGA, does MAGA sound good? He brought the National Guard in, but he's making these submissive suggestions like he has dementia. He's bragging how narcissistically Gavin Newsom also all these hats. It's about the hats. He got upset. Donald, Sir, John, Mr. John. Did you really get upset at Gavin Newsom while you were with your wife about something so minute? Or is Gavin Newsom lying? I think he's lying. It's his word against Trump's. He's asking for us to just, Gavin, what's MAGA? Gavin, what's this? I sold this. I'm mad now. I'll see you later. And then the National Guard come. That's the story you want America. And people buy it. People buy it. And I'll be like, really? This is his story. And he's sticking to it. That's what you said. You mixed it up and you just got caught. Now you asked Donald Trump. You told the truth. First you lied and said he bragged about it. Now you're telling the truth. And it came out and your face looked like, damn, are they going to buy this shit? That is a priceless face right there. He said that he asked Trump how many hats that he bought. And Trump said, I don't know, hundreds. Like, that still don't make no sense. Why would Trump say hundreds and he sold out Madison Square Garden? I want to show you this priceless face. I'm not going to play it, but I'll show it to you. He's been caught. That's a face that looked like I've been caught. He just said out of his mouth that he asked Trump, how many hats have you sold? Prior to that, he said Trump bragged about, and he probably asked Trump, and then Trump probably boasted and bragging are two different things. At least he didn't inflate it. That's your story, and now you told the truth. So that's how it goes. Yeah, I can't show y'all, but let me take y'all off. The president of the United States operates as he does. It should to the audience out there, the president of the United States operates as he does. What does that mean? I think he's doing a damn good job. He operates as he does. That is one truth. You keep saying truths, dropping, and now you're going to say you're going to be just like that Keenan and Peele Chef's Kitchen commercial where you're going to say he operates as he does. That's a good thing. Are you mad? Let's see. I want to watch one more. He said it's good personally. Yeah, that made no sense. Wow. You can tell he carefully orchestrated. He said, you know, this is Trump's credibility on the line for tax, some type of tax. And he said, you got me on the credibility. That's crazy. 4,000 National Guard duty members were federalized. I'm going to get off of YouTube, but I suggest y'all follow me so that I can watch this and dissect this as we go along. Because I don't want to risk. Sorry, YouTube. Follow me everywhere else. You can follow me because I'm living.